I considered wearing lipstick, and I was like, no. But you know what? I'm gonna put it back on. I'm gonna not put it back on. I'm gonna put it on. Lipstick coming. Lipstick hair. Anyways, yes, I'm still in the nursing home. Um, but that's not the point. The point of this is we're gonna break down what the promises look like if they deliver as I said when God said it or whatever. And we're gonna start with the easiest one. We're gonna start with the asshole that thinks he's irreplaceable. Like, every time I correct this motherfucker, he thinks, God's not gonna change, replace me. I'm replaceable. I'm killable. The key of the whole promise thing is replaceable, killable, and not that important. If you look at it, the important person is God. And because I know this, that's why God makes me irreplaceable, makes me very important, and will never kill me, bro. If today, because I went to bed too late for a lot of reasons, I was trying to sleep. I like my sleep. I'm trying to sleep. And my face is swelling up, and apparently that means demon around you. So I'm like, oh, demon. Alright. I'm in the spirit now, like, demon. What you want? Kill me. Like, if you're gonna kill me, just kill me. And he's like, I can't kill you. Like, if I'm checked up. I can't try. Like, bro. So I'm like, bro, you just gonna haunt me? Okay, I know business. Continue. So I just lay there, try to make sure I feel consciousness that my face is not swelling out of control. So I know, and then it was like, and then he left. Like, demons, as I learn more about the spiritual or whatever, are like, bruh, I don't afraid, I don't business, I don't, like, you want to beside me? That is so. And God makes me unkillable, irreplaceable, and untouchable, because I know I am touchable and irreplaceable, and I can be killed by God too. So you gonna go on like you irreplaceable because I say God say you? The reason God said you is because God know you will be the things God say, because you will fix up. Not because you're irreplaceable. And the part of fixing up is to act replaceable. The fuck? You're gonna act like you're irreplaceable. Keep going. No, keep going. On Saturday, I wonder if Senor Maccabee daughter is, shooting a shot. I wonder. Okay. So, what was I saying again? Yeah, because, alright, now I remember what I was saying. So, Mr. I don't know, maybe he's not. I don't care. But it just pop up on my phone, and it's like, he's like, estoy en rea. And I was like, oh, señor, yo, me gusta. I want to. It's yo quiero. Yeah, yo quiero. Estoy en rea, pero too expensive. Or I don't know if I'll be accepted. But anyways, and I have to get a request or a recommendation or something of that sort. I don't know how it works, but it sounds like a dope app for dating. And Friday. Yo, Friday, you see, I'm starting to get a little excited because, if the promises don't do it, God will make a replacement. And if God is saying, Maccabee Jordan, Senor, and if not him, they have like Trevor Noah if he's still available. I don't know. And men like that, high quality, or just anybody I'm with is high quality, trust me. Or the guy, yeah, at the hospital. Dang it, I wish he gave me his number. He was cute. He was like, he always asking me if I'm leaving, and I think he was trying to wait till I'm not a patient. Yeah. But anyways, that's beside the point. The point I was trying to get at, because I actually was doing something, I recorded and then I was interrupted, and then the thing is, I want to be with somebody, so I'm not going to be all like titty tight. Like, I don't want to be with somebody. I'm sorry. I want that nigga to continue thinking he is irreplaceable so that he can be replaced. Because I would like to see the options God provide. Because, right now God is showing me some options that are like... So I Mr. Ryan, motherfucking asshole mama's boy with no balls. Who acting all irreplaceable, continue. Please continue. But if not, and he's ready to do what God said, and he's ready to do exactly as I asked, all 10 things, that he's blocking some people, I don't mean changing your number. Literally block these numbers and then put them on restrict and get back the account and put the profile pictures as a picture of me or the both of us. You can crop some shit now. You can edit some stuff. I see you edit some stuff already. So hello. Put me as, or make sure your what's it called? Bio says marriage, not just king. You think I don't see the king, Jamaican king? He put up a thing long time. He put it up from a long time before everything was public. Before he's like, Mom, you were nice to me and my mommy, so that's why I was nice to you or whatever. I still was friends with you because you were nice. Before all of that, he had the whole king thing because I was like, I want a king. Before I even realized God was telling me you're a real king. Yeah, bruh. I need to see the married part and the tribute post. The post could say my wife. Literally, that's it. I want everything I ask, and then you are putting things in place to make sure you are acting accordingly. So you are actively advocating for me to be out of here and to be with you. And if the next set of people that do means that we are living together on my property, it's simply that. Let's go, it's simply that. It can be accomplished in the next 3 days. Or not. I don't mind. Ow. The options out there are lovely. Bruh, who doesn't want to get roses? Text messages. Effort. Love. Oh my goodness. You think I don't want that shit? Bruh, I just want quality. And I want good stuff. And I want a husband, not a boyfriend. What the hell? A husband, a unit. I want to be on a phone call or trying to make a video and my child is trying to interrupt. And I'm like, come and say hi. Hi. And then goes and go, I'm videoing. Or they learn to help curate it. A unit, a union. So, I'm playing with you, nor anyone. The fuck? So let's talk about the next set of promises. Let's talk about my parents. I made a video where I break down where they're acting like I'm gonna run away. Bruh, what they don't know is once I left the hospital, I could have flown away to a different country. I could be at this very moment in a different country. I'm just trying to trust God. Literally in a different country, and they don't know. They don't know. Like, I could have pulled the same Westmoreland thing. Like, have they not seen me? Like, look what I've done with my hair. I can easily... What you don't understand is I can take a little and make it amazing. So imagine what I do with myself. And then somebody see me. And then I already have links that ready to take me to Jamaica, to America, Canada, anywhere me choose and say. And they think they are the ones in control. But if they choose to do what God said, that is easily going to the registrar's office and transferring over the 12.5 acres into my name. You know what that looks like? Me and the guy, the asshole, if he does what God says, now moves in. I take his mom too, but he and his mom are not in conversation until I allow it. And then I take my two of my 4 children, yes, the 4 that I said I'm gonna adopt, yes, 2 of them, and start providing and setting up, which is maybe setting up, because it's 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom. So I'm gonna set up the second room into bunk beds, so that the boys can have separate bed, and then I can get the girls soon, so I put another bunk so the girls can eventually come to. And then the mother, that is the asshole's mother, will now be not necessarily my nanny, but the grandmother of those children. And she will know, because I wouldn't just bring her just to be a torment and torture. No, she would know, actually get to pour that love she wants to pour into and controlling, hovering love that she have for her son. Like, I'm doubting that she had love for her son. No, she can pour it into her grandchildren that she wants to do. She literally told me point blank, any children of yours that is not my blood is my children, okay? It's my grandchildren, okay? So there you go. All you have to do is fucking be obedient. Even if I don't even get the house already, I would set her up to make sure she helped take care of those children, because those children just need a little love. Bruh. So there and foremost, even if me and the guy, we are hot up in our bed, in the house, same granny him, and we make it work. She take care of the children I tell her to take care of, while she stays away from as best she can, so that he can be an husband. Bruh. Like, these people who act like they're the big shit, like his mom make him feel like he's big shit. He thinks he's big shit when he's jack shit. Like, he's jack shit. Like, I can't even, with his email, he thinks he's perfect. I think his mom make him feel like, bruh, if he learns to humble himself, take away the pride. Honestly, I was attracted to him the very first time in 2019 because I thought he didn't have a lot of pride. But then that just turned up. I was like what? Like, what is this? This is not the guy I said, bruh. But no, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Friday is coming. Friday is coming. So let's go back to my parents. And then they know, if they were to give me, as I said in the contract, $500 a week, that would mean I already have a earring company. As I said, these are clip-ons. All I would need, honestly, is $500 to kickstart it. So that's one of the weeks of $500. Then my children's mother need about $300 to clear up her debt, so she can start reliving her life. And once I take away the children, she start being able to have the freedom to live our life and recover and renew and rehabilitate back into life better. Bruh, that would be one of the 500. Then another 500 for the other week. There's a part of the farm on the 12.5 acres that's being farmed for sorrel. I either continue to do it for sorrel. No, I don't have no desire to make sorrel juice, so I do produce some market stuff and I already know somebody who sells in the market. So all I need is for her to, all I do is link with her. If she want them, she pay for them, or if she can't find the money, she pay me after she sell them off the amount we agreed upon. Bruh, I'd start farming there, and then I already have somebody already I want to use as a caretaker, or the guy that keeps the place clean. He's already somebody who already needs money, but who wants a job from a long time, and I kind of want to make sure he have a job, so he's not on the streets. What else? I already have a driver, so I'll make sure if I'm on that 12.5 acres, because bro, it's far. The hills and valleys I've been walking, it's far. But I'll make sure he's be the driver of the house, so his mother, the asshole's mother, would have a ride to work. He will have a ride to, no, he won't be in school anymore. He'll be pee clock clocking beside me. Yes, let's go back to him for a second. If he's pee clock clocking beside me, it will be also as security for himself and me. I don't care if he's being threatened or whatever. People will have to, if demons cannot touch me, nobody else can. And they will learn that. Anyways, back to my parents. Another $500 would now go towards I would need about $200 to get my website up, so I can get the free employees working on my app. It's an app I actually have that I want to work on, but I need about $200 to get that kick running. Like, even if I try making the website, I need still $200 so I can continue making the website. Bruh. Oh yeah, and that $500 to start my airing company, that's enough to get 3 months going, and after that, I don't need any more money. So them giving me $500 a week would just be for up to a month, because if the promises are delivered, you have now the $100 million. If the pastor does know, let's go into spiritual and biblical things. If the pastor now wants to do what God says and how it benefits him, if it takes a month, so that's what my parents would cover, the $500 a month that they can find. If they can pay for me being a nursing home, they can find $500 a week. God told me this, and I'm starting to realize it's true. Anyways, I don't care if they have mortgages still paying for. I don't care. I don't. Back to the pastor. If he's ready to now do the $100 million that God said, how does it benefit him? Let's go into the Bible for a little bit. In Genesis, you have Adam and Eve, and they were the first and the beginning, and they walked with God, dwelled with God, and they had a connection. However, thousands of years later, after they sinned, humans, because of sin, were separated from God. And because it's in thousands of years later, they basically didn't know what God is. And God had to be like, all right, Noah, I found favor in you. I like you. Like, God has love for everybody, but God doesn't just like everybody. He likes people, specific people. He loves, but God can love you and don't like you. Like, bro. But God liked Noah, and we're all ancestors of Noah. But anyways, let's continue. The flood. That's not even when he decided to take a distinct set of people. It was when now he saw Abraham, and he's like, all right, I'm going to take you, because I feel like I'm ready to use a group set of people and make them and reintroduce myself to them. And when I reintroduce myself to them, I'll lay down the law. But I'm doing that with time and slowly and patiently. You have to learn to trust me blindly. That's what he did with Abraham. Then Isaac, then Jacob had the 12 sons. Then you start seeing, oh, that's a lot of children. Okay. Then you literally, until they were brought out of the place they were promised, that's when they became a whole nation. Then God's like, all right, y'all Israelites, let's take you out back to where, and you're gonna know, I'm gonna introduce myself again as your provider, protector, and your promise keeper. And that's when and then they became a nation. Then God was with them, and it was loud. So if you notice, there's times when God is quieter or quiet, or times when he's loud. And when he's loud, you know it's him, and he has his specially people that he's loudly, like the whole world knows. And that's during the time of Moses. Then it died down after in the end of Old Testament. Then you have Jesus. Everything after the New Testament ends, where Paul and Silas and whatever, God himself and his special people are not as loud. You don't hear everybody talking about Ellen G. White, but you hear everybody talking about Paul, Moses. So there are people who are loud, and one more person that is loud that everybody in the whole world will hear about, and then it will be in the new Bible, because there are people who want to keep the Holy Bible as that, and those people will be called Christians, and they will stay. This is why I don't call myself a Christian, and God approves it, because he's now choosing a new set of people to call them for a special purpose. Not saying he's going to, these people who are calling themselves Christians are losing out on salvation. They, whatever they believe in, their limited faith, they will receive. So if their faith is by salvation, their salvation is by faith, and that's it, and that's that. If now the Jews who were first the Israelites and whatever want to make their feel clean because of through lamb sacrifice, if they want to do lamb sacrifice, they stay doing that and looking out for the Messiah, still looking out for the Messiah. They're always still going to be them, but then there is going to be a new set that becomes louder. Imagine who was louder than the Jews after a while. Christians. And God makes sure they're louder for years, millennia. But then now when God says there's a new set of people, watch him be louder with my set of people. What are they called? The Fowlites or whatever? I don't know. Don't ask me what he's going to call it. I just call myself God led. I think it's more being led by the Holy Spirit. It's like each sections of these types of times, the Godhead gets to be, one of the Godhead gets to be the loudest. So God the Father was the loudest during the Israelites' time. Jesus, God the Son, gets the loudest time during the New Testament and afterwards. But now the Holy Spirit is going to be the loudest during this season, and it's understanding, and God reintroducing himself, but he's just the star of the Godhead right now is the Holy Spirit. So maybe it's going to be the Holy Spiritians. And now back to the pastor. He's not going to want to miss out on that. He had a whole series on wanting to be like the special people of the Bible who are known for this and known for that. He's not going to want to be missing out on the being in the new generation of new set of people God specially choose. So his obedience will grant him what he desires only if he's obedient. Hello, may I make a video?
Sorry.
Thank you.
There.
Is that tag?
There.
Hello?
There.
You can't do that outside?
There.
What? Who you talk to?
Fancy.
You can't wait till you go outside and you don't do the song? Yo, maybe just quickly finish before the sun go away or it gets too dark, okay? Thank you. So what it benefits him is what he doesn't want to lose out on. And he becomes very loudly and the head of the whatever it's called, because if it's not, it's church for the Christians, whatever that becomes, the fellowship. Yes. No, yeah, that's what I'm gonna call it. The fellowship, the flock. Yeah, the flock of this new group of people. He will be the pastor, the new pastor. Because I'm gonna open up a fellowship here in Jamaica that God told me to let his. I'm making a video. Do not come into the video. You don't come.
You just see it, no?
You can't see it here. It's here because my screen broke. Anyway, so his church, if he wants to be, as God told me to, make his church be the fellowship that I set up in Jamaica, he can be that fellowship and be the head of the flock that is set up there. You know, the new, like I said, the new Old Testament, or I could call it now the new Testament, where he's known as the head pastor. Does he want to lose out on that? Lose a little money for that? That will come with far more money. Huh? Then let's talk about the other promise, the people in the promises. Miss World. Obedience. I'm sorry. Nobody could question the necessity of a pageant afterwards. After that. Because a whole beauty queen becomes a queen of a country and countries. 1. 2. Is said by a biblical Bible prophet is crowned queen. There's no question whether or not this is biblical, and they won't have Christians to fight with because she called herself a prophet by the Bible, the God of the Bible. So if she's the God of the Bible Christian prophet, even though she don't call herself Christian, what are you gonna do? And then she has a whole new fellowship that supports this organization. Ooh, the darkness. I like how this kind of light looks. Anyways, continue. And let's continue with everybody else who support by doing what I said, which is the colonizers granting the reparations that need to be brought in from long time for me to redistribute to all the generations that were suffered from slavery. And then if it's not the colonizers, whether it's the kings and queens of these countries, it's people who have profited from the greed for generations that are ready to now give, or just you realize that greed was the intention and you want to give. God will bless you. And imagine God blessing you and now you have the approval of the crown that God established behind you. Come on. What's better PR than that? Hello? So if you're looking at what benefits these people, like, come on. The queen, the badass queen. Like, don't take no shit, queen. The queen has your approval. Like, there's approval behind them. And then Elon Musk, he gets to publicly be a transformation, and God's love is shown through his obedience, because I think he's learning about God. He's learning about God through our altercation, and then he's going to learn more, and his obedience will grant him what he desires: to be different, be the genius, but he will then get restored. I don't think he'll get to be the level he was, but better. He will feel better. He will be better. Maybe better for his life, and still have the luxuries of it, but he just has to be obedient. Obedience is gonna be hard, but it's gonna be better for him. These are what will benefit these people. And this is what I will do. Like, after I get these reparations, bro, I have some systems all set up. It will take some time, though. I don't need all that money. It don't need it all. I'm just telling you what God said to do so I can set up what I've already have planned. But I would just do it all. I already tell you what I do with a bunch of this stuff already. I haven't tell you half the amount of stuff I have planned. That is why, let's go back to even the first easy part of the promise. That if he just be obedient, even to my saying PP clucking, I'd have somebody, if I need to go to the grocery store to get groceries, to help me out. And if I need to type some blog post or so on, he's the one that will edit it. If I am typing up the book, he's editing it for me. if I'm now typing up some stuff, doing some stuff, and he realizes he's hungry, he's not gonna just make food for himself. That'll be a selfish husband, not a good husband, and grounds for But he will make food for both of us to make sure I'm good. He's making sure he's good, bruh. If I say he's pee clock clocking, he's gonna like that shit. Don't. He likes being of service. He likes being perfect. Look at his email profile picture. I'll put it here. Like, this dude has an obsession with being perfect. So he thinks he's irreplaceable. Go ahead. He can think he's irreplaceable. And he'll be replaced. And I'll be happy. Bruh. But if he learns to humble himself and make himself replaceable and stand in that reality, watch what God does. If he fixes up and humble himself and do what I said, like, he gonna love being hitched up beside of me. Don't make him go on like with him fuckery. He gonna love hitch up pee clock behind him. Yeah. Out. Ear out. Walking beside me like, yeah, my woman. Yeah. Like, bruh, he's acting like he's big shit and he likes everything I put up. Like, yo. He just has to be obedient. But he can't. No. Let him be disobedient and act like he's irreplaceable, please. There's some, people I was, admiring, and I wouldn't mind, being with. Well, I think, because I haven't got to know them really to know if they're actually my type. But, it'd be fun. I like enjoying life. Figuring that out. Being on a private jet. And as soon as I figure it out, I'll be like, yes, I'll marry you. Bruh. Why am I delaying the truth? Don't got time for that. Shit.